But, but, she never used the product. And you know what else? She never received any training. And here's what I'm going to tell you right now. Because now y'all got me mad. Like, I'm really mad. And how can I say this? Maybe, you know what? To the lady who just wrote that to me, maybe it's not a horrible company. Maybe you're just a lazy ass mother. I ain't mad at her though. I ain't mad at her. But you know what? You know what's funny when, this is not the first time somebody has said something like this. But see, I guess it's a little bit different. Like, even when you, that's the importance. Like, you got to use the product. Like, if you're not going to take the time out to use the product, all right, let me show you. But do you guys understand what I'm saying right there? Like, listen, if you don't use the product, and if you don't even train to understand what you're doing, well, guess what? Maybe it is a horrible... No, I don't think it's a horrible company. I think you's a lazy ass mother... Yeah, I'm trying to get my blood pressure high. I'm trying to tell you. See, that's the thing with me. Like, that's why I don't... My approach with the network marketing business, like with Ameriplan, it's completely different. You know why? I've used the service myself. I know a lot of people who have used the service. I've been with a lot of people who use the service. So, the product works, right? I also see, that's why I'm biased with this. Because I've used the product myself. I've seen many people use it. I've been with people while we used it. And then I've received many paychecks just from that itself. So the reasons of why someone can legitimately say that Ameriplan is a horrible company is from the people, right? It's the people. Maybe the people are horrible. Maybe you met some horrible people. But like I said, the product works and you get paid for it, right? So it's been around for how long, right? It's been around for longer than you've been alive. Right? You see what I'm saying? So we have to get beyond that. And I'm not the person that you want to talk to. You want to debate like, oh, is it a great company? Is it not a great company? I don't know all of that. All I know is that I've used the product. I've saved money on it. And I also get paid to have people enroll into the program. Like, are you kidding me? Let's separate all of this, because when you separate all of this, you know who's standing there? Just you. Horrible? Like, what about it is horrible? Is it the fact that you refuse to use the product knowing damn well you need to? Is it the fact that you don't want to get in on the training calls? You don't want to study your product? Is it that? Is that the reason? Oh, so that's the reason? Like, seriously, let's square up about this thing. this company's better than that company. Nah, all of them are great companies. All of them are great. But what's going to go from company to company is your behavior. If you're a person that likes to start and then likes to stop really quickly, then guess what? You're going to do it in Ameriplan. You're going to do it in this company. You're going to do it in that company unless something triggers. But it won't be the company. It will be you. It will be you, not the company. You would just happen to be at the company. You see what I'm saying? It's you. Your behaviors are there. You talking about a shadow. You so concerned about a shadow. Behaviors come along with you very closely too. Behavior, look, where you go, where you see what I'm saying? We got to be able to get past that. And if you're thinking that way, like, come on, too old to be doing that. Like, you way too old to not know this. Like, seriously. That's crazy. Like, how you not participate in something, but then I don't that don't make no sense to me. Like, who, you know what I'm concerned about? I'm concerned about the people that's in your corner. That's who I'm concerned. Forget about you for a second. I'm concerned about your corner. Like, who's in your corner right now that's allowing you and accepting that? That's really terrible. Too old for that. Oh, it's a horrible no, stay away from there. Don't go to that. But why? Have you ever used the product? No. I never used it because I didn't get my card and this happened, and then I just said, no, don't ever go there again. But are you kidding me? You don't want to get on the training. Like, we got things in place for you to learn about the product. You don't want to go there. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Like I was saying on my Instagram, I said, yo, people don't really... we think a lot of people want our help. But the truth is, when you really get down to the bottom of it, people don't really want our help. What they want is our help to help them do what they want to do themselves, but it hasn't stuck with them yet, so they need to hear it from another person. But essentially, that's what we mostly want. You hear what I'm talking about? Come on, guys. You're going to do something, do it. Like, get plugged in. Like, what's that? Like, yo, don't give it. You talking about, you giggle, it was a fluke and a pyramid scheme. Seen this happen before. It was a fluke and a pyramid scheme. Yeah. I seen this happen before. What else is there? You know what I'm saying? It's just so much. It's just so much. And I'm not saying like it's not. It's sometimes it's the company. But if the company has been around and the product, see, that's the thing. And that's why I may sound crazy to you. I may sound like really crazy to you because I've used the product. So there's nothing you can tell me. There's nothing you can say about the product that I would be like, oh, like I can agree. Like I won't even agree to disagree if you're talking about the product because I've used it. And again, I've had so many people around me use it. And I've also been around people while we were using it. So you saying that the product doesn't work, it sounds crazy to me. Just like I sound crazy to you, but there's nothing you can say. That's why I try not to convince people like, yo, do you want to save money at the dentist or do you not want to save money at the dentist? It's as simple as that. Like, it's a horrible company, but you're not even plugged in. Like, you came through to just peek it out like, yo, what's going on in here? And then you started, yo, I'm trying to tell you, the money train is coming, and we have to be able to separate that. Like, real talk. We got to be able to separate that. If you need some more information about Ameriplan USA, you could go to our, matter of fact, just send an email to billionairebrownonline@gmail.com and we'll send you some information. Have you ever heard that before though? People be like, yo, it's the company. Like, but what were you doing though? What were you doing? That's the key. That's what I want to know. Like, yo, what were you doing though? What's your daily routine look like? You just chilling, you know what I'm saying? You just doing the business when you can do the business? Or, like, how long did you do the business? Like, I've been in the industry for a while, but I look, like, come on. Most of the time I wasn't serious. But now, look, it don't, part-time? Yo, let's go. Product works. The check comes in the mail. What's better than, like, what more do you want? You want them to work for you too. That's what you want. You want the leads to come to you. You want them to make the phone calls for you. You want your checks to be sent out quickly. You want all of this, but like, what are you doing? What did you do? Are you plugged in? Or are you doing your own thing? Like, horrible company? Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You can't be kidding me. It's not the company. And like I said before, it's in some cases it can be the company. Especially if it's a new company, it can be the company. It can be. But in most cases, it's the people. It's the people. I promise you, it's the behavior. It's the behavior of the person. It's the behavior. It's the behavior. So how do we fix this? We fix this by holding ourselves more accountable and maybe giving ourselves more responsibility. I think that would be like, because the blaming thing, like, that only goes but so far. And again, like what I said that scares me is that the people that's in your corner, that's like, oh yeah, I told you not to do that. Oh, I did that. And that, no. And in a lot of cases, you just stopped. But we don't tell. See, that's the thing. When we get into that space, we don't tell the whole story. And like Dr. Phil says, like, no matter how flat you make a pancake, there's always two sides of it. Right? So someone's not doing good in network marketing and they got a bad thing to say about it. It's either it was a brand new company that went out of business or never got off the ground, or it's that they weren't giving the effort that was necessary. It's one of two reasons. You could take that to the freaking bank. Could take it to the bank. Show me somebody that's like building the business. Like, show me somebody that's building the business that has your same behaviors. You can't find it. And I'm going to get out of here, but I just want to say, if you in network marketing, we did the numbers thing before. Maybe you could go back to the YouTube channel.com/Billionaire Brown Online. But go back and look at how I was breaking down the number rating, right? The number rating. Go check how that number rating looks. See what the number rating is all about. I'm trying to tell you, it's not the company. This ain't about no Ameriplan. It's really not. What you want. It ain't about that. It's about knowing that your behaviors follow you. You see what I'm saying? Use the product. Forget all of that. That's how they used to do back in the day with music. Motown, that's all they need to do. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Okay, we can either work with that or we can't work with that. That's how they got that Motown sound. The curation of that was amazing. Use the product. Whatever you're doing, use the product. Because nobody can take that away from you. Like me, I'm passionate about that. Like, don't tell me that the product don't work. You can't tell me. You sound like a fool. I may just let you speak, but yeah, it's like blah, 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 blah. Right? So whatever you in, use the product. That's number one. Use the product. The second thing is, make sure you're getting paid. So if you've used the product, and you know that you get paid, you've gotten a check before, guess what? It's now time to go out and create whatever you want to create. You want to create a little bit, knowing that a product works and it's good, and you get paid for it. If you want to go out and just a little, cool, that's a little. You want to go out and do some, that's some. You want to go out and do a lot, do a lot. But what we do know is that the product works, and that what? The product works, and you get a check for it. You get a check for it. Don't be one of those people that worry about, like, yo, when the check coming in. Nah, my parents came up in this business, and, you know, they used to get, like, what, 12 to 13 checks every week. Now, tell me, what you asking, like, how much were they, though? What? They could be for $1 each. We all know the feeling of having a check in the mail that got our name on it. I guess that's all I need to share. We just put some Ameriplan YouTube videos up on the Billionaire Brown Online YouTube page too. So you want to check that out. There's like a 50-minute full presentation, very professional. And tell you this, if you're looking for a place to call home, as far as like a team full of people, definitely we would love to have you on the team. Like I said, you can go to rb3.ameriplanopportunity.com, or you guys could just inbox me, you know that. And also June 3rd, we're going to be in Raleigh, North Carolina. And I'm going to be hosting the event, but there's going to be some power players there. There's going to be some power players. There's going to be some real power players there. So you definitely want to come out. I'm talking about everybody. We're expecting a nice crowd. That's June 3rd, downtown Raleigh. It's at the Hampton Inn and Suites. Let me see. It's at the Hampton Inn and Suites, and that's downtown Raleigh, 600 Glenwood Avenue, Raleigh, North Carolina. I would love to meet you guys, especially if I haven't met you before, or if I haven't seen you in a while. Come on out. June 3rd, Raleigh, North Carolina. Ameriplan's going to shut it down, like for real. No hype, you know what I mean? We don't got that much hype. It's exciting. You feel the energy when you're in the room, right? But it's no hype. We just going over again. It's just a bunch of people connecting. They're going to have people there that have used the product. We're working on actually getting one of the dentists there. Shout out to one of our new regional sales directors, Lakeisha. We definitely are trying to get one of our dentists there. I know her. Yeah, I know her dentist is on our provider list, but we want to get him to come to one of our future events, June 3rd. Yep. And what else do I got? Bring a friend too. Bring a friend. And if you need come to Raleigh, yo. It's gonna be crazy. We got people that be coming from like Tennessee. We got people that be coming from Georgia, New Jersey, New York, DC, Maryland, obviously North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia. So June 3rd is going to be pretty dope. So if you want to be around some positive people that's going in the direction and they on the money train, come out June 3rd, downtown Raleigh. What else did I have? I did say use the product. No matter what you in, use the product, right? And then also, what was the second one? Use the product and make sure that you're getting paid. As soon as you get that first check, just go. The checks will come, especially if you're in Ameriplan. The checks will come. I promise you the checks will come. Right? They may not come when you need them to, but they definitely come. I was about to compare checks to Jesus. That was weird. That was real. I might as well do it. Now I was gonna say, they say that about God, like he may not come when you need him, but he's always on time. That's like that's like those Ameriplan checks, right? But you just keep working, guys. But use the product, and that'll help you stay on your square like at all times. It's not the company, it's you. I've learned that countless times in this business myself. It's not the company, it's you, right? It's not the company, it's you. In most cases, and like I said, there's some companies out there where it's the company, but you could literally, like, I mean, we ain't talking about hundreds of $1,000s a month. We can talk about that, but let's just talk about what would really help out the average household right now, like an extra $1,000. Like, would an extra $1,000 part time like help out your household right now? Like, if it is, I would love to see you June 3rd. That's what it's about, right? The big money will come, but we want to make sure that we take care of the people that the average people of America. The average people of America, $1,000 part-time would really help them out. Like, they'll really be excited about it. And that's what we're going to be talking about, is how to make $1,000 part-time in your first 30 days working with our company. And there's a lot of incentives and there's a lot of bonuses right now too. All right. So this your boy Billionaire Brown. Check out my YouTube channel. I said please on the last one. I'm not going to say please again, but please listen, subscribe to my YouTube channel, right? And stay tuned. We got daily videos that come right there on that channel, and it's only getting better. It's only getting better. All right? Peace, guys.